Okay, so how do you add recipes that are not in Cronometer, or how do you add foods that are not in Cronometer? So we'll start with recipes. You're going to go over here. Instead of choosing diary, you will choose foods, custom recipes, and then you're going to come over here. There are two different ways to do it. You can add your own recipe and put your own ingredients in, or you can import somebody else's recipe, which I'm going to do here. This is just a banana bread recipe that I found. Cronometer is going to import all of the information in here for you, everything from the name to all of the ingredients. You just have to check, make sure they're correct. 12 servings, it's probably a serving's probably a slice of banana bread, I'm guessing. And then you just save the changes, and so it's in there. Now, if you add it and it's something you're actually eating now, so it's your dinner, you can add it right to your diary from here. One thing you want to make sure of, though, you are not eating the whole loaf of banana bread. You are eating a serving, which is a slice. So let's say you're having 2 slices, you would put 2, but you would want to add the serving to the diary, not the full recipe, which is usually what ends up being the default when you add these to the diary. Okay, the other way to do this is to add a recipe on your own. So new recipe, I could do banana protein shake. I guess I have banana on the brain. Banana protein shake. And I'm going to add my own ingredients. I know I need a banana, medium banana, and I'm going to need my protein. I will just pick a random one. This is just a generic protein. I'm going to add, let's see, some almond milk. I usually like vanilla, so I'm going to pick vanilla or other flavors, usually unsweetened, a cup. Okay, let's say that's what I'm having. It's just a quick snack, a banana protein shake. It's 1 serving. I've added all of my ingredients, and I'm going to save my changes and add it to my diary as a snack. And it is the full recipe in this case because it's a shake that I made for myself. Add to diary, done. Okay, so that is the way to add recipes. To add a food that you're not finding, so let's say you've got a food, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like say you're drinking India Pale Ale beer and it's not in there. So you had a beer, not in there, it's 1 serving. You will have to then add advanced info. You are going to have to add all this information in there. American label. Right down here, you'll have to put how many calories are in it. So you'll probably have to look on the back of the bottle. Let's say maybe it's 100 calories. I don't know how many calories from alcohol. There's probably carbs. Like let's say there's 8. I'm just making this up. But you would fill in all of this information for that specific food. So the other way to do this is to try scanning the barcode on the food. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it just doesn't come up in search, but it is in the Cronometer database. Cronometer has a much, much, much more accurate database than MyFitnessPal. So if you've tried MyFitnessPal, put that out of your brain. Cronometer is much better in terms of being able to find accurate information. But sometimes it happens. So if you can't find a food, you can certainly add it under custom foods. So there you have it. It's not too bad. You can watch this again if you need it, if you forgot how to do it. But yeah, happy adding recipes. One other quick thing I'll show you. Sometimes you need to add ingredients. Let's say you go to import the recipe and it doesn't like the URL. Like I'll just make one up. Well, this one's mine, hourglassmom.com. There was an error. So you could actually paste a URL in that is a recipe and it may still say there's an error. What you do in that situation, copy and paste your ingredients here. So you just click into here and you can just start typing, like 1 cup flour, 2 cups milk, and so on. So every ingredient gets a separate line and then you'd import it. The rest would be the same in terms of how to add the recipe. So that's how you would get around the error. Sometimes it's just an error in reading the website information, depending on how it's coded. I can share any of my recipes that are in my Cronometer. I can share with my clients. So I'm happy to do so. If there's some recipes that I end up sharing with you or that you want to try off of my blog, they're all in here. So I can easily make sure you have access. So there you have it.